So, welcome to this video, my little guys, my little subscribers. So, in today's video, we're gonna interview with my Greek mate and big friend Evanti.
Hi, γεια σας.
And I'm gonna ask you about a bit questions. So stay tuned and let's go. So tell me, Evanti, tell something about your interests.
My interests, I have a lot. I like to sing, I like to act, I like to bike, I like to cook, I like to take care of plants, I like animals. Yeah, I have this kind of interests.
All right. And so, what was the what thing made that you are here when you are that you are an actor, you are an actress?
It's something that I like to do. Really, I really like to do. It's something that I started to do when I was a kid, and then in some way I discovered the world by that, the societies, the characters. And then I said, okay, why not? I want to keep doing it. I love it.
Oh, so well. So my second question is, what about your whom you wanted to be at the time of your childhood?
At the time of my childhood, I wanted to be a singer on a boat.
Oh.
And also I wanted to be an investigator, detective. Because I was watching all these series and and I was like, oh, I want to be that and I want to be this.
Yeah. And what about to be in the medicine? Did you thought about, right?
To be?
A doctor, a nurse, right?
I never thought about that, to be honest. Never. Was never something that I said, oh, I would love to be a doctor. I admire doctors, but I think it wasn't for me.
I understand. And I asked you about it because of your voice, your patient voice, to be a nurse and singer, right? Singing nurse.
Oh.
So, what about what have you done? What were you doing during being in Greece? What
I used to do?
Yes. What you used to do?
I used to work since I was 18, 19. I started working in many sectors, and when I had my vacations, I was loving to go to the Greek islands. I love the Greek islands. They are so amazing, and the beach and everything is very nice. But of course, it was only 5 days of all the year.
Yes.
But I was expecting them really much.
So a lot of Polish people likes the Greek islands, like Crete, like Corfu, like others. But and now the question: what did you know about Poland before you came here to Greece, to Poland?
Oh my God! What did I know?
Yes.
I knew nothing. I knew, of course, that it's a big country and that it had some tradition in the theater, and that it's cold and snowy, and and more or less the geographic place of Poland. I didn't know many things. When I came here, I learned a lot about Poland, and I love it.
Something, and did you know something about the politicians like Lech Wałęsa or Lech Kaczyński, right?
No, but I learned about them at the second month I was here, second or third.
Yes.
And it was amazing. It was amazing because I was actually forced to go for an interview like you do now
Yeah.
to people in Warsaw, because I was in some kind of training, and then my topic was politics and history of Poland, and people didn't stop to say about Lech Wałęsa.
Yes, because he was one of the presidents, first the president. It was the first president during the communism falling.
In this interviews, I learned about, I don't remember the names very good, but Józef Piłsudski,
Right?
and Lech Wałęsa was the second one, and the third one was the prime minister at the time of Poland. It was, who was that? Andrzej?
Andrzej Duda is the president.
No. Who was the last one?
The last president or prime
The
minister?
the previous president, prime minister, I don't know.
It was Bronisław Komorowski.
Yeah, it's a name that I cannot remember, I'm sorry.
No, you are foreigner and you shouldn't. Sorry, you don't need
Maybe
to.
I
Sorry.
need some time to learn about that stuff.
Yes. So, what kind of music do you like?
I like all the music, and I believe that in every style there are some treasures that you can discover in music. I mostly hear electro pop or something like more atmospheric music. I love this kind of music.
All right. So, what about disco polo and Greek music?
So, disco polo, I know some songs like Jesteś szalona, something like
Jesteś
that.
szalona.
Na 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 na.
Tudu.
Na 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 na. And they have some fun, and I will not hear them during my free time, of course, but I would like in a party or something in the end to put some disco polo to just shake the bodies, because I also love to dance.
Yes.
And but Greek music, there is so much of that I know, because I don't know all the Polish music and history of music, but for Greek music really I love it, and the folk music, the rebetiko is,
Rebetiko.
yeah, it's one
It sounds like in Spanish.
I know people says that Greek language sounds like Spanish language, but
Yes, it's true.
for us, if you ask a Spanish person and a Greek person, it's totally different.
Yes, but for us it's totally similar. Even me, who I'm speaking Spanish, I think that is so similar, right? And I thought I thought that with Greek you can speak in Spanish.
I think it's like the closest language that we can learn easily, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to learn the Spanish. I have a teacher, Jeanette,
Yes.
but now she's teaching me Polish. Thank you, Jeanette! And
I was making the interview with Janet also.
Really?
Yes. So let's get to the next question. What languages do you like the most?
do I like the most?
The languages.
As I hear, because I don't know so many languages. I know some English, of course, and
Yeah,
some
but
Polish.
as you hear.
As I hear, no language. I don't like the languages. I don't know. Maybe Spanish. And Turkish. I like Turkish as well.
Yeah, Turkish music is very
but
great.
Yeah, also the music, but also about the language, the sound of the language. Sometimes it makes something good, but also Spanish, Turkish. I don't know. And Polish also, Polish and Russian. I don't really like the German language.
I also.
And I don't really like the French, that many people love French.
Yeah, I also like the French language.
I don't like the French, and I don't like so much. Italian language.
Amore, spaghetti.
You know, yes, I experienced that last year with Anthony and Catherine. They were my flatmates and they were speaking, "Ciao, Catherine, come si dice, blah, blah, blah." And it has some fun, but I cannot say that I love this, like I like it so much. You know, for me it's very, no, like fanfara.
Like,
you know,
like
fanfara.
Mama Marici.
Tak. But yes, but it's nice. To be honest, there is no like favorite language or not. Every language, if you come closer, because I would never think that I would start to learn Polish, and I was like, what? This language is so difficult and it sounds so weird. But now that I'm in a touch with Polish language, I kind of like this language, you know.
Yes, and in thus I'm correcting you, and I'm correcting you with Veronica, and I think that I will make it great with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you know I don't know Polish now, but the Polish that I know, I have to say that. I have to say these words, okay? So when we walk, for example, in in the space, I know the word chodzimy. Chodzimy. We walk. And things that I know, I say like szybko, albo powolny, etc. I tak dalej.
Right. So, what about your great idol of music? What do you like it?
I had some idols when I was a kid and a teenager. I used to love pop music, but also like for example Gwen Stefani. I used to admire her for some reason, and then I used to admire Katy Perry. But one of the most how to say amazing idols of me was Amy Winehouse, and so if you make a mix of that was like somehow like I don't know, the kids and the teenagers they have this kind of flash. Oh my God, this is Amy Winehouse. Oh my God, this is Katy Perry. Oh my God, you know.
They like it.
Yes, also it was the trend of the era that I was in high school, you know. It was trendy.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Trend. The trend of the high schools.
Yeah.
Not only one human. So, how look the fun, like the parties in Greece? We have something like dożynki. It's thinking to the god for all vegetables, the workers on the ground, who are working on the ground, they are thinking for to God for these vegetables and having fun, playing, singing, and is it exist also, and does it exist also in Greece?
No, we don't have this particular celebration, but we have many celebrations. Do you remember this day that in Poland you eat not cupcakes but donuts?
Yes. It's tłusty czwartek.
It's close here now. These days I think we're expecting that day, no?
Yes, also, but we will be eating the donuts, right? Here in Poland, to the viewers.
Yeah, but in this day in Greece they eat meat, like a lot of meat. They make grills, barbecues, and every place around they eat meat. By the way, I don't eat meat now.
Oh.
For 1 year I'm out of meat, but it was a nice celebration, I would say, because we have also the carnival.
Yes.
You know, apokry as we call it, and we dressed with costumes and things like that. It's like the Halloween, but not with a dark side. We can dress up like funny things, you know.
Yeah.
And yes, and the same day they eat meat and they dress with costumes, etc., with parties. And I love the summer festivals. Not festivals, feasts. Like they used to have folk style of celebration outside in some ground that they put musicians with bouzouki and maybe with
like in Sirtaki, right?
What?
Like in Sirtaki, right?
Yes, exactly. And there are many people, and they play music, the musicians, and they dance, these people, and from the morning till the evening, and it's like big festival feast. Because it's in 15th of August, that it's like the Holy Mary's celebration.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I like this kind of celebrations.
So when we are talking about the meat, why you are not eating the meat?
To be honest, it's not that ecological or something that I started that. I started that as a challenge to myself. I said, can I just quit the meat for 1 month? At the beginning I was also a flexitarian, like I wasn't sure. I said, okay, I will not buy meat, maybe sometimes I will eat in some occasions. And then I discovered that
you
it's
can.
totally fine. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't miss it. I have so many foods to eat. And I
And
don't
many
miss.
fruits.
I don't drink. I don't eat many fruits, to be honest. My favorite is vegetables more, and of course the pasta, rice, etc. And this kind of stuff, vegetables and.
So I don't like the vegetables more. I like the fruits.
Nice.
I'm a man and I don't like the vegetables. I may like a fruit.
Okay.
And it was like Joanna Krupa, the Polish-American model, who also don't eat the meat because of animals. Like so.
Yeah.
What about popularity of accordion in Greece?
I'm very connected to accordion because my uncle Adam, my father's brother, he used to take accordion.
Greek one?
Of course, yes. He used to take an accordion wherever we were going, so like for trip or in some celebrations at the houses, and he had the accordion. He was playing really good, and I have this nice how to say memory of the accordion.
Yes.
And of course, it's not very often. Like most of the people, they play guitar, and then they play bouzouki,
right?
yes, and some percussions, maybe piano, of course, piano.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think first is guitarra, piano, bouzouki, drums, bass, and things like that, you know. And then it's accordion and some traditional Greek instruments that they play. It's like with the blowing. Yeah.
And here in Poland we have accordion is very popular in the disco polo music that we have set below, not below, but that we set earlier. And also is popular the trumpet, piano, guitar, and is popular the song, for example, the capellas that the bands they are playing. Also, they're playing accordion, trumpet, and tamburinos. And it's also popular the tamburinos and with trumpet and accordion. It's so fine. Sounds so fine.
I have some experience of capellas.
Yes.
I love this kind of music.
But here from folklore, right? And here in Poland, was in early 90s, was popular the Backstreet Boys, like song "Everybody Backstreet's Back."
Everybody,
yeah,
rock your body. Nice.
Yes.
I like it.
So it's so popular here in Polish, in Poland. But we a lot of here now also we like the Latino music, we like the Latino films, like also we like the Turkish films. Also here is popular the Despacito song and Miłość z Zakopanem by Sławomir.
Yeah.
So what about Greek food?
Greek food is amazing. It's amazing. I miss that, to be honest. But I'm cooking a lot, and sometimes when I miss some food, I try to make it. And of course, the thing that I miss the most from Greece, and thank God we have in Szczecin one, is souvlaki.
Oh.
Souvlaki is amazing.
And can you tell to my viewers, to my subscribers, what is that?
Okay, souvlaki is you take a pita. Pita is like a bread, pita bread, but it's round and very, very fluffy. So nice. And then people put meat, and also I used to put meat, but now I don't put meat, but it's okay. And you put potatoes, tomatoes, onion, the purple one, the red purple one. Tzatziki, that is with yogurt, ogórki, cucumber, and garlic, a lot of garlic, not like one drop of garlic, a lot of garlic, and of course sometimes parsley, and albo sauce, either sauce. If you don't want tzatziki, you can put some sauce of mayonnaise or of something. And then the people take the pita and they do this, and they close the pita and they put some...
Like tortilla?
Yes, exactly. And they put some paper around it, and then you have like a tortilla, or how to say, yeah, it's amazing.
Or naleśnik in Polish.
Yes, naleśnik. It's amazing. Really.
And we eat naleśniki with jam, with chocolate, for example, with sugar for kids. And we eating also naleśniki with with the meat, like tortillas in Mexico, and we also eating soups like żurek, but also we like pierogi, but it's not Polish, but pierogi generally come from China.
Ah, yes.
And also we are eating pierogi ruskie. This is my favorite food. And this is the one of my favorite food. I didn't like that, and my mother doing when once time I was trying that out on my, and I trying to eat that.
Yeah.
My mother started to cook it.
Nice.
So for the reason I liked it.
Yeah, I don't really like pierogi. I'm so sorry, Poland. I'm sorry. I don't like pierogi.
You no need to sorry.
But when I go to pierogami, I eat this naleśniki with spinach.
Yes.
It's amazing, and then the smashed potatoes, and the very typical, at least in Pierogarnia and also in the houses, salad that you put carrot and some apple or pineapple.
Yeah.
So this thing, I love this salad. And also buraczkowa.
And I like also eat the macaron. I like also eat the Italian food, like spaghetti.
Me too.
Like with meat and cheese. And when I was surprised that I was on the school trip on Zielona Szkoła, called in Polish, and I was trying to eat the spaghetti with cheese. I was really shocked because in my house we are not preparing the spaghetti with cheese.
Really? Why?
Yes, because my sister don't like it.
Oh, okay.
Because my sister don't like cheese too much. So And I like also the pizza. Pizza is the great one food that I really love.
I love it too, but I love margarita.
Oh,
It's
margarita, and I like capricciosa, the one similar to margarita.
Yeah.
So I like also the thing like krupnik from soups. Krupnik, pomidorowa, rosół.
Soups. I love soups.
The most popular soups here in Poland. Rosół is the familiar soup in every Sunday made homemade soup. So about the memes in Greece. What the meme? It is what the last thing in this episode of in this part of not interview but of our talking.
But I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry.
So once more, what about Greek memes? What are about Greek memes?
What about them?
So, for example, about the politics, about the politicians, about memes like simply making laugh, making fun of the situations.
Greek memes are for everything you can imagine. Of course, for politics, but also for the simple things. Like, for example, there is one that they make fun of the mothers, you know, like they say...
The mother is the cult in Greek, the saint thing in Greek, yeah?
The science.
Saint.
Yeah, in a way. And they make fun of that. They say about her typing, my mother typing on Messenger, my mother typing on Messenger, my mother typing on Messenger, my mother typing on Messenger. And
the photo with
No.
Yeah?
And then, did you eat? She was typing like so much time, all the time, just to say one word, did you eat? In Greece is efaghes.
Efaghes?
Efaghes. Anyway.
So, we in Polish culture having fun a lot of about politicians like Andrzej Duda, like we having fun of Janusz and Grażyna, and Janusz and Grażyna is the stereotypes of Polish guy who is like a monkey and who thinks only about themselves, not about the others, right? And who is really and Janusz is the one who, for example, puts the sandals on his feet and use the socks. Yes, it's and we know that you should be on the when you are on the beach, you need to take only sandals without no socks.
Okay.
So now it will be the finish of our speech, our talking, because it's hard to call it the interview.
Yeah.
Because I didn't prepare my questions. So
The chit chat.
So I didn't prepare my chit chat and questions. So subscribe to my channel, and now I think that Evanti say something to you.
In Greek.
In Greek and in English.
Okay. Χάρηκα πάρα πολύ για τη συμμετοχή μου σε αυτό το επεισόδιο του Λούκας. Θα ήθελα πολύ να κάνετε subscribe στο κανάλι του Λούκας και σας εύχομαι να είστε πολύ καλά. And I said that I'm really glad that I took part in this episode of Lucas, and I would love you to subscribe to his channel, and be well, and we are going to keep up.
Yes. So subscribe to my channel and wait for the other covers that will be. And stay tuned and bye. How to say in Greek?
Addio, yeah.
Addio.